and I have not long got home from my Lidl shop. So if you're watching this video, chances are you've been seeing a lot of sort of prepping for Christmas, prepping for this cost of living crisis business. And so this is just a really quick video to show you the things that I've gotten. Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I have not long got home from my Lidl shop. So if you're watching this video, chances are you've been seeing a lot of sort of prepping for Christmas, prepping for this cost of living crisis business. Specifically where people have gone to Lidl's and Aldi's and maybe even just your standard supermarkets like your Tesco's and Sainsbury's, although I find that hard to believe. Anyways, I've done my shop, and so this is just a really quick video to show you the things that I've gotten. What we're talking about today is the shop that I've just done from Lidl. This is for Christmas as well as the rest of the month. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. And as you can see, today is the day. Anyways, I'm just going to take you down now to my table and essentially, essentially this is what I've picked up today from Lidl. So you can see there is quite a lot on this table. If you want to see the kinds of meals I make with a lot of what I've bought here, then let me know in the comments box below. But yeah, just literally I'm going to run through a few of these things, and then at the end I'll tell you how much I've spent. Unfortunately, the angle that I'm at, sorry for my shaky camera movements, the angle that I'm at doesn't fully show you everything that's on the table, but as you can see, this table is pretty much full. So some of the things it's basically, this is what I've bought. So I've got a couple of pot noodles from Lidl's. I think they were 69 pence. That's far too good of a deal not to buy if you like pot noodle and want a quick snack. Because to tell you the truth, I went to Tesco's later on in the day and they were selling them for like £1 odd. Yeah, so I'm glad that I picked these up. I've got some soy sauces. I'm the type of person, I wouldn't consider myself a prepper, but I do buy more than I need when I can to cover when I can't buy, if that makes sense. So anyways, we've got some stuffing. I've never tried Lidl stuffing before, so this is a first. We bought two to put in the bird for Christmas. I'll show you the turkey a bit later. I also got that from Lidl a couple of days ago. I think on the 19th of December I got that first thing in the morning. I think 10 to 8 in the morning I went to Lidl and bought the turkey. I'll show you that later. We got some Demerara sugar. I generally don't have white sugar, so whenever I do have sugar, which is mainly just in the coffee, it's Demerara. Anyways, we've got some sunflower oil. We've got some chicken gravy granules. I just bought that because it's Christmas and you always need gravy granules. I bought another plain flour. I've got some already, but as I said, I buy more than I need. I know that a lot of people watching this video may not be in a position where they are able to stock up in so much as having more than one of each item, because at the moment things are just terrible. Every time you go out to the shops, you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if you've got enough to cover what you need to buy. Sometimes you just have to shut your eye and do the shop, and worry about everything later. I completely understand it, completely get it. So please do not take anything I'm saying here as like, oh, she's all right. She's not, but she just does. I just do the best I can to make sure that I am as well as I can be. And so when I have, I basically try to buy more and stock up so that, as I said, if there is the time when I don't have, and when I say have, I mean the money, then I've still got something, you know what I mean? As I said, as time goes by, as you stay with the channel, you'll see all of the wonderful things I'm talking about in terms of self-sufficiency, you know, free heating. Yeah, I'm into like making my own free heat, which I do. Yeah, but anyways, look, you know, enough of that. Let me get back to what's on the table. So we've got condensed milk. Definitely have to have your condensed milk and your evaporated milk. Now, lettuce for the salad. Then I bought some snacks because Christmas, you always need snacks. Didn't get any matchsticks, didn't see any matchsticks, but never mind. So we've got a few little sweets here. Again, haven't tried these before, so we'll see what happens. Some peanuts, some cashews, some cheese bakes, and I've got some biscuits. Now, I'm not really a biscuit person, but again, just going back to this whole cost of living business, you do find sometimes that you end up eating processed foods just to have something to sort of keep you going until it's, you know, your meal time and stuff. So as I'm sure a lot of you know, one of the easiest things to have is biscuits. It's relatively cheap. You can have it with a hot drink, cup of tea, you know, and if you're at the point where you've got a flask, you can boil the kettle and fill the flask, and so you've got hot water for at least a few hours, so you know you can make yourself a few hot drinks, you know, from the one usage of the kettle, let's say. But of course, if you have your hot drink, you want something to go with it. So we've got some biscuits there, as you can see. And then moving to the back, we've got the household things. So just down here, we've got some food bags, medium and small. Now, what I like to do, if I'm just going to take you back to the meat here. So what I like to do is divide things up. So I will not keep all of this mince in the one packet. I'll actually divide it into two. So we'll end up with two 250 packs of mince. And so I always buy food bags that can go in the freezer, because when I divide the food up, I put them in the food bags and then I put them in the freezer. The same with the chicken. I'm not going to leave it like that. These are chicken legs. So what I may do, I think there might be 4 in there. I may leave 2 whole, so the thigh and the leg, and then the other 2 I might cut in half. So then we've got 2 thighs and 2 drumsticks. And as I mentioned, I do fancy having a nice quick chicken tikka masala. So I'll use the thighs for that. And I bought some chilies from the greengrocers, so I'll put those in to make it extra hot. Let me know if you want to see me make that, and I'll make a video for you. So going back to the household stuff, we've got some washing up liquid. Again, don't need any right now, but it was quite a good deal. I think it was only 75 pence. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct. Here we've got some tin drinks. Now, I'm not normally a tin drink person, but, and you'll see why if you follow on with the videos. I've kind of gotten into, you know, buying fizzy drinks, but they are sugar-free, because sometimes you just want something other than water. So I've got those, and I've got some fruit juice there, some non-alcoholic beer, and a non-alcoholic fizzy pop. Again, that's just for Christmas, although thinking about it, I probably should have bought another one for New Year's. And then coming back round again, we've got some crisps, some udon noodles, and spaghetti pasta. And then the cat litter. So I think we've pretty much done everything that's on the table. So let me just quickly have a look at the receipt. Very long receipt. Very, very long receipt. I'm not sure how many items I have bought in total, but everything that you see on the table came to a grand total of £136.68. Okay, now I recognise that that is a lot of money, but I can guarantee you that this food will last me the whole month, basically. And yeah, This is part of the Christmas meal food as well, so it isn't a typical spend. In so much as I wouldn't, you know, have bought the pickles and everything every month, and I wouldn't normally have bought all of these vegetables every month, and you know, so there's things here that I wouldn't normally buy each and every month. That being said, I would imagine, you know, my monthly shop is. It's hard to say how much your monthly shop is now because it's always, you know, changing. As I say, every time you go out there, the price is different. But yeah, so that's what I've gotten from Lidl's today. Let me know in the comments box below if you think that that is a decent amount to spend for the month. It's myself and, you know, my other half. So that's going to cover basically 2 people, really, more or less, for the whole month. That's the idea. Anyways, guys, that's my food haul from Lidl's and, you know, preparation for Christmas. I will also show you the turkey that I bought. I know that that turkey cost £12, and will be more than enough for 3 days, two to 3 days, or, you know, 2 days, and then the third day you sort of strip the carcass and do what you can do. But I think that's not bad for a turkey. This video interesting and you'd like to see more of, you know, what I'm doing in terms of being self-sufficient and ways in which you can end up thriving, especially in times of adversity, then please do leave a comment, please do subscribe, and please do like the video. And I look forward to seeing you next time. For those of you who are celebrating, Merry Christmas. For those of you who don't celebrate Merry Christmas, season's greetings. Bye for now.